Nothing is ever late. In fact, I've often said that the word late is exclusively human. It's exclusively human. In the realm of the divine, in the realm of the supernatural, outside of here, you realize that time is relative. Time, like, was it Einstein who said that actually all things are relative to the speed of light? Maybe I quote that wrongly, but he talked about this theory of relativity. Without being unduly sanctimonious, we serve a God, we believe in a God who was, who is, and is to come, ever present, ever future, yesterday the same forever, never changing, everything always now. Now is the time. It is never too late. If there's any dream you have, if there's anything you want to achieve, if there's anything you want to become, if there's anything you've not done for the last 70 years and you want to begin it in your 71st year, start. Well, now, who knows how many more years I have to live? Who knows? The person who was at 30, who might have thought he had 50 years to live, may have died the year after. And the person who started at the age of 35 and thought, oh, well, I may not live long, is probably still alive at the age of 90. So don't ever think anything is late. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're inspired to do, as it is laid on your heart, what do? Start it. If you had not done it before, if you had tried to do it before you have failed, remember what I said? Look back. Seek the reason why. Others went before you. They attained the light. And this is where it is important to find mentors. And there are two types of mentors I find. There are mentors that are here with us physically all the time, around us. Look, as a young person, don't be too proud. Find some senior. Find some senior, especially one who appears to be succeeding in the things that you want to succeed in as well. Try and find out from them, not only just by questioning, but even sometimes by watching them. Be around them, sit with them. You know, the Yorubas have a proverb that says, well, a child who learns how to wash his hands will sit with elders. Learn to wash your hands. Learn to sit down. Learn to find someone at whose feet you can learn. They have succeeded. Be with them. Even if they're not trained mentors and they don't know how to do it, just have conversations with them. Ask them questions. Ask the right questions. Don't just say, now, wow, hey, you are a millionaire. Hey, me too, I must be a millionaire. How did you do it? No, that won't. In fact, some people actually will shy away from you. But be their friend. Be close to them. Serve them. Yes, did I say that? Serve them. Help them. See what you can do to assist them in what they do. Be useful in their life. Listen to them. When they give you instructions, then, I'm trying to do this. I noticed you've done this. How did you do it? And this is where the importance of building relationships comes in. You see, relationships are not just about friendships. Relationships are, I find from experience, three types. There's the relationship that is just a person that you just want to be your chum, your friend. We go dancing together, we go singing together, we go watching movies together, we read the same books. That's good. There are relationships that are relationships because you want to learn from them. You know, Yorubas say that, if you put leaf to wrap soap for a long time, after a while the leaf itself becomes soap. They say birds of the same feather flock together. They say, show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. If you move with people who are successful, who are disciplined, who are focused, it will rub off on you as well. And many times, the best people to rub it off on you are people who are ahead of you. And I'll tell you one thing that many young people don't like to learn. If you want to get plenty from a mentor, serve him. serve her. Serve him, serve her. Can I do this for you? Can I do this for you? Can I do this for you? As you do it, I'll say, no, you can't do it that way. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. You are learning, take your notes. Not everybody has gone through a mentoring course who really knows how to mentor. So force the mentorship out of them. So you build a relationship that focuses on, that gives you an opportunity to learn. Now, there is a third relationship, which is one in which both of you become so close that when it comes to doing things, they will look to you first, not because you are the best professional in that field, not because you are the most competent, but because you are their friend. Because I tell you, people always trust their friends. One of my most interesting assignments I've had as a lawyer in private practice came to me because a friend of mine who was involved in an investment in Nigeria, and was a major investor, he had never been to Nigeria before then. When his friends were coming to set up the business in Nigeria, his condition for investing, he said, I have a friend, Yemi Akisoya. Go meet him. This is his number. My condition for investing and for being with you is that Yemi Akisoya is your lawyer and is involved. And I must tell you in all humility, I didn't even think I was the most competent lawyer available for that transaction. But you can see the importance of friendship and relationship. There are many people who have succeeded, who have gained great talents, great clients, not on the basis of their expertise. The expertise is just the icing on the cake. But the most important thing is the relationship. When people need help, when people need a lawyer, when people need an advisor, when they need a consultant, the first place they look for are who are their friends. Therefore, please make a very strong effort to build and to cultivate your friendships. That same friend of mine that I talked to you, that I mentioned, till today, this is maybe going on 12, maybe it's about 26 years now that we've been friends. And every single year on my birthday, he sends me an email and an e-card. And anytime I pass through London, we must meet together. He asks me all the time, when we're passing through. He didn't come much into this part of the world, but the time another mutual friend of ours had to do something out in the eastern part of Nigeria. He said, Yemi, are you going? I said, yes. He said, then I will go with you. That is the importance of a good relationship. He was not talking to me, and I'm not trying to be falsely modest. I was not the best lawyer for him at that time. But it was me he trusted because he had a relationship with me. So build relationships. They're the foundation of success in your professional life. You notice all the Bill Gates and the rest of them, before you know it, they're talking to Dangote and the rest of them. It's not because, like Yorubas would say, no, but because they realize that their common interests, they have built up a relationship. That relationship has gone beyond being fellow billionaires to, I'm sure, having lunch together, flying their planes together, and doing things together. Relationships are important. Now, I said a mentor can be a formal mentor. And please, you can write a letter to someone and say to the person, I want you to be my mentor. But if you say, I want you to be my mentor, be prepared to be a mentee. There are some people who have written to me to say, or who've come to me and say, please, will you be my mentor? And I've said yes. And when I've set them a little task to do just as a way of trying to do my work, they've shied back. I said, no, then you're not looking for a mentor. If you're looking for me to give you connections, no, that is not what a mentor is. A mentor is someone with whom you have a relationship from which you can learn. And it is very important because just as this topic says, I can look back now. There is much I have learned from my experience. You don't have to fall over the same ditch that I fell over. That is the beauty of mentoring. You don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. And even if you must make them, you don't have to make them to the extent or in the way that I made them. Permit me to quote from scriptures. King David said, I have been young and now I am old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken. You see, there's something about old age. There's something about experience. And the benefit of experience is the person who has learned from that experience can share the experience with you. And you don't have to repeat the same mistakes. But because we are human, no matter how well you are mentored, no matter how you care, you are still going to make some mistakes. And like I said, don't regret. Let the mistakes be a learning curve for you. Learn, build, move on. But then what that also means that, okay, fine. As you also are growing and you're learning, what's happening? You are growing, you are learning. You are also making mistakes, you are learning from your errors. Oh, there are other people coming behind you. Please, become a mentor too. Become a mentor. It is by your being mentored and you being a mentor and we all together building up the values that are common to us, the principles, the standards that are common to us, that we will begin to become the best that we can become. And you will never be too late to be the person you needed to be. You are never too late. Late is a human expression. Late is never relevant in the things that we do. Whatever you discover, started, begin, move forward.